Hi there, my name is Danish. Welcome to Centerstage on Crick Buzz. It's the finals of the Champions League. Tottenham Spurs play against Liverpool, and guess who's getting ready for that game? Nah, I'm just kidding. It's the Bangladeshi team that's getting ready for their World Cup campaign. We're here at the Oval, and this is where South Africa lost to England. So now Bangladesh seem to be in great nick, considering they beat West Indies not once, not twice, but thrice in the recently concluded triangular series between Ireland, West Indies and them. Will this good form continue? What are the expectations? Let's find out. You know, you've been following this team now for 10 years, but besides the team that's grown, I think the other thing that's grown is the fan base. What are the expectations back at home?
Well, expectations is huge. You know, cricket is the biggest thing in Bangladesh. So, and it's the we often call this the only thing Bangladesh has that we can take pride. So, but the reality, Bangladesh ranked 7 in the ODI ranking, and every team in this World Cup expect to beat Bangladesh. Yeah. And they think that 2 points is granted for them. But back home, people think that the target is at least to play the semi-final. The dream is to win the World Cup. Lots of the players, especially senior players, it's the last World Cup for Mashrafe and Mortaza, and they wanted to win for Mashrafe. In fact, Mashrafe back home said that we want to win this World Cup for Mashrafe.
You know, I have to ask you about the journalists in Bangladesh. You all seem to be like the unofficial fan army. How did you all get so obsessed with the team?
In Bangladesh, you will say one thing, that the journalists are so close to the team, and the players are so friendly with the journalists, and they have a bonding and they have the relation outside the field. So it's quite often gets personal. In our mind, we are all supporters. When I was in New Zealand back in 2016-17, there were almost 30 journalists from Bangladesh in the press box. We are playing in New Zealand, 30 people from Bangladesh, 3 or 4 from New Zealand. Okay. So that's the scenario in Bangladesh,
How many journalists are here from Bangladesh to cover the World Cup?
Here, 100 journalists, to be exact, almost 100 journalists got accreditation from ICC. Almost 30 or 40 people are already here, and after the Eid, some people will join. So it will be around 50, I believe.
From the stands, let's step onto the field right now and speak to someone who's working very closely with this Bangladeshi team. Alright, what's your one pinpoint strong point of this Bangladeshi side?
I think there's togetherness. Togetherness is the biggest strength of the team, and they all play for each other's success, which is again another strength for the team. And of course, they stay united. Even in terms of these Eid prayers, they are together. The coaches are also together with them. That shows that bond which has created in last 2.5 years with this team. That's going really smooth on the upscale, I would say.
Also, the other sort of mantra or the flavor that they say is you have to have a wrist spinner in the side. Now, you're the spin bowling coach. There are no wrist spinners in the team. Do you agree with this logic?
If you have a wrist spinner, it's good. It doesn't mean that you cannot go without with a wrist spinner. We have 2 best finger spinners in our country, Shakib and Miraj. They've been consistently doing well against the best of the teams. So we'll go with that.
Alright, and who's the one player to watch out for from the side? That one person we should all be rooting for.
I think you all know that Shakib is one of the top all-rounder in the ODI format. Definitely he will lead the pack with us, and of course Tamim is another one. But we have 5 legends in our team. Be it Shakib, Tamim, Mushfiq Rahim, Riyad Mahmudullah, and the captain Mashrafe. These 5 guys are the real legends of Bangladesh cricket, and they drive the whole team into it.
The Bangladeshi team and the fans are looking forward to a great show this World Cup. They begin their campaign tomorrow against South Africa. Now, South Africa didn't have a great start to this World Cup because they lost to England in that opening game. Both the teams in green. Which side is the grass going to be greener?